The next common fault that I'd like to bring to your attention is the aspect of getting to your front side in balance phase 3. This could be one of the major culprits to this could be rushing to the plate or not having any separation between your lower half and your upper half. It is very essential that to maintain the body in balance, that when you achieve the secondary phase of balance, that you lead with that heel to hip to head relationship, that the head is the last thing to go to the target. When you go in what I call a one-piece delivery, when you lift and the heel and the foot and the head all go together, you find that you will get to the front side of your power position, which will minimize your lower half energy, which could optimize your velocity. So getting to your front side can cause you to, 1, lose velocity, 2, it can put you in a high risk area in getting to the front side and not having that lower half to assist the body in its throwing action. Many things can happen, and a lot of them are not good. One of the ways that we want to correct this, and I'll have Sean come up here as I talk about it, is from that secondary phase of balance, when we go from phase 1 to phase 2, we want to feel this action, and as the back knee starts going to the target and the back hip, there's this slight tilt as the hip is going to the target. The heel is in front of the hip and the hip is in front of the head. You can have some tilt here, which isn't a problem, and you see a majority of power pitchers do that. In the first tape, I referred it to riding the back leg longer. Here, we want to do the same thing in correcting this fault, is to ride your back leg as long as possible. As Sean goes out to the plate, he has this heel, hip to head relationship, and the body finishes balanced and weight down the middle. A bad way to do it is that one-piece delivery that I showed you earlier, that when Sean lifts, even though he gets into a secondary phase of balance, if he goes together, he will put himself to the front side of his position, and more than likely his arm will be in a position like this at that stride foot plant. Or if he is fortunate enough to get his arm in this position, his throwing arm, he may still be able to have command as a result of his arm being in a ready position, but he is now throwing a pitch without the maximum use of his lower half. There's an imbalance there, and like we said, the delivery is about balance, and to get this position into balance, he needs to get here and there. That little adjustment could mean a higher percentage of strikes thrown, and it could mean less time in recovering from arm soreness, which would be an immediate signal that something wrong is occurring.